Hello, welcome in. We're gonna get started with the class in just about 8 minutes. My name is Kiana and this is a 5:30 p.m. 45-minute Vinyasa flow. Welcome to my home. Today's practice, we will be using a block if you have one. If you don't, no worries, we can always modify. We have some triangles, some hamstring stretches, as well as lots of tending to the side bodies. So having a block or a prop underneath your hands to bring the ground closer to you is always nice, but it's never needed. Make sure you have some water or a beverage of your choice, and also a playlist if you'd like to groove out while you move, while you flow today. I have a playlist up on my Instagram story. My Instagram handle is Kiana Sabri, and just click on my story until the 5:30 p.m. playlist pops up. That's on Spotify. If you'd rather just go to Spotify and find it there, my handle on Spotify is Kiana8A, and then I think it's the second or third playlist on there, but you can really choose out of any playlist I got. I have lots of them, and we'll get started in just a little bit. I'm gonna put some chapstick on, grab some water, get everything set up, and we'll flow, y'all. Hello there, if you're just now tuning on, welcome to the 5:30 p.m. virtual yoga class. This is a 45-minute flow. All levels are always welcome. In my classes, I usually give modifications and levels 1, 2, and 3 if you'd like to step it up or slow it down. I have a playlist for this class. It's on Spotify. You can also find that specific playlist on my Instagram story. I put it up there just a little while ago. And you can find me on Instagram, Kiana Sabri. Hello, if you're just tuning on, welcome to my home. I got my space buns going. Hopefully they last during class. They should. I don't know. In case you were wondering, this is a bike tire. The bicycle's hanging from the ceiling. We have two in this small apartment here in Austin. Oh, I need to turn that off. I hope you all are doing well. I wish I could see your faces. So if you're just now tuning on, hi. I have a 45-minute class here for you, and we're focusing a lot on our side bodies, finding length and creating space within. We also have some hamstring work, some groin stuff. This should just help you feel really good and find a little bit of peace and contentment where you are in your body. We'll get started in just a couple of minutes and making sure this is showing up on our Black Swan Yoga website. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started. If you have the means to donate for this class or any Black Swan Yoga classes that you take, you can find the link on blackswanyoga.com/live. You also can find that on Instagram in our Black Swan Yoga Austin bio. All of your donations, they truly make such an impact on all of us teachers here in Black Swan Yoga Austin, and we're just so thankful. So thank you for your donations, whether you're giving them to us directly or as a collective group on Black Swan Yoga Austin's site. Let's get started, y'all. So this is a side body lengthening class. We're creating a lot of space within, getting out any kinks, and really helping the body just to feel good where it is and how it is. So if you have some water, grab some water. I'm gonna be using a block today, but you don't have to use a block if you don't have one, so don't stress. You can always just bend into a knee, bring your hand closer to the ground. That's really why we're using it, it's just to bring the ground closer to our hands. What else? Spotify playlist, if you wanna jam out and you don't have any music and you want music, you can do that on Spotify. I have lots of playlists on there. I have the link for this one I'll be using for this class in my Instagram. Right. I also have a little kitten. She's gonna be flying around maybe once or a billion times through this class. She'll be making noise, so just roll with it. She's really cute. I had to close the window on her just a minute ago, so she's not very happy. She'll get over it. All right, so let's begin in a child's pose today. Your knees can be together or out wide, really your choice. Just walk your hands to the front of your mat, set your forehead down on the ground, and send your hips back towards your heels. And just take some time here to arrive on your mat. Let your body soften down, let your bones become heavy. And feel the length and the spaciousness within your lower back. And just let go of any tension, any stress, any worries that you may be holding on to from your day, from the past week. Just let it go. Be here in this moment. And start to move your awareness into your breath, and without changing it right away, just connect to the quality of your breath. Notice how it's moving through you. Is it smooth or rough? Is it shallow or deep? Feel where the breath moves, where it leaves, how it leaves. And begin to deepen your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And take your time through each round as you work to shape a balanced length breath. So inhale, exhale are the same. With each inhale, feel your belly press to your thighs as your back body expands like a balloon. And as you exhale, feel your body surrender into this moment. So in this moment in time, there is just you, just your breath. Feel that. Let all the other life situations fade away. And with your next inhale, walk your fingertips a little longer to the front of your mat. Stretch off of your waist. Exhale, walk your hands to the right side of your mat for a left side body stretch. Now you may take your left hand over your right hand for a little more intensity, and push your left hip back away from your left side body, and take a deep breath into your left lung, your rib cage, fill it up.
Stay as you exhale, twist your belly, your chest down to face your right thigh. Then inhale, walk your hands through center. Exhale, move your hands to the left side of your mat for a right side stretch. You may bring your right hand over your left hand. Push your right hip back. Take a deep inhale to your right rib cage, your right lung. And stay as you exhale, twist your chest down towards your left leg. And inhale, walk your hands through center. Exhale fully. And inhale, tabletop, slowly come forward, stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and press the tops of your feet down into the ground. We'll do some rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, lift your heart and your tailbone. Exhale, cat pose, tuck your chin to your chest, round through your spine. Inhale, cow, roll your shoulders back, lift your sit bones higher. Exhale, cat pose, push down and empty out. 2 to 3 more on your own. Inhale to cow and exhale to cat. And if you feel any organic motions or movements arrive in your body, your vessel, like swaying side to side or crunching right and left, do that. Yes, you are human. You're also animal too, so embrace that primal side of your being. Feel the earth, claw the earth, and breathe. Now we'll find a stopping place, neutral tabletop. Nice job. Inhale. Exhale, puppy pose, heart-melting pose. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Set your forehead down on the ground to start. This is different from child's pose. Keep your hips right above your knees, so it's a back bend. Forehead down. Hands shoulder width apart or maybe a little wider like mat width apart, and press your shin bones down towards the ground. If your spine is saying, yeah, I can go a little deeper, then rest your chin on your mat and look between your thumbs. Make sure you can breathe. If you stop breathing, back out or bring your forehead down to the ground again. Take a deep breath into the back of your heart between your shoulder blades. Stay as you exhale, pull your lower belly in and press your shins into the earth. Inhale, tabletop, press down, walk yourself up. Exhale at the top. Then inhale, extend your right leg back, toes tucked under on the ground. Start to rock it forwards and backwards. So just bringing some awareness into your right foot, your toes, and the back of your leg. Then inhale, modified side plank. Open your right arm to the sky. Ground your right foot completely and move your left foot back behind you so you have a little wider foundation. Push down into the earth through your left palm. Inhale, stretch your right fingertips up. As you exhale, move your right hand back, then forward. And inhale, stretch long from your right hand all the way to your right foot. So instead of going up and overhead, we're finding this articulation to connect arm bone to shoulder socket. You can feel it. You may do overhead a couple times, then move into that half circle by going back, down, and forward. And notice which one feels better for your arm and your shoulder. Connect to it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, cow. Drop your belly, lift your heart. Exhale, cat. Pull it in. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, empty out. Then inhale, extend your left leg back, toes tucked under on the ground. Start to rock it forwards and backwards. So we use the physical body as a doorway in to connect to those more deeper, hidden, darker parts of our being, our existence. So instead of making this a physical workout, how can we use the physical body to support us to move in? By being gentle and kind, even through the slight struggle of the physical exertion. So inhale, modified side plank, open your left arm up, ground your foot, and move your right foot back behind you. Pull your lower belly in, press down to the ground. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stretch your left arm back, down, and inhale, reach it forward. Find a side stretch, stay as you exhale. And again, you may play with reaching up and overhead, then moving it back, down, and forward a few times. And just notice how that feels within your arm and your shoulder girdle. And inhale, exhale, chest. Exhale, cat, round your back. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Start to pedal into your feet. Boogie your hips right and left. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. And as you do that, imagine you're riding a bicycle up a really steep hill. So go slow, and as you bend one knee, you push the opposite heel down towards the earth. When you do that action, can you feel it move all the way up the back of your leg, into the base of your glutes, or even higher up into your glutes, your low back? Just observe where the sensations go with a very small movement. And find a stopping place. Downward facing dog. Lift your tailbone high, push your fingertips down and away from the ground, and wrap the eyes of your armpits together so they face each other. This is wrapping triceps in and out. And inhale, plank, shift forward, stack your shoulders over your wrists, lengthen your sternum forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, plank, shift forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more, inhale, plank. Stay in plank as you exhale. Pull your lower belly in. Lift your heels. Fire up your thighs. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, lower down to your belly. You can always drop your knees first. Untuck your toes. Hug your elbows in. Slide your fingertips back to about nipple line. And inhale, cobra. Pull your hands back and down physically to lift your heart and push it forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Pull back, lift higher. Keep your belly down. Exhale, release. Hi, Olive. Inhale, cobra, lift up. And stay up as you exhale. Take one more breath and lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels as high as you can. Exhale, push your heels down and into the ground. Inhale, lift your heels high, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands, standing forward fold at the front of your mat. Soften your knees, rest your belly on your thighs. So that means bend your knees until your belly touches them. And shake your head yes and no a few times. Release any tension. Shift your body weight into your toes. Keep your hips above your ankles. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to your shins, flatten your back. Exhale, fold it down. One more, inhale, halfway lift, chest forward, tailbone back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. And stay here. Take a deep breath and lift your heart to your thumbs. Exhale, root down into the earth through your feet. Take 2 rounds of breath and set your intention for your practice today. Eyes closed or open. What would you like to bring more of into your life? And maybe what would you like to let go of that's no longer serving you? Stress, anxiety, some positive things you'd like to bring in, love, happiness, peace. And as you move through this class and when things get challenging, maybe physically or emotionally or mentally, come back to this intention and remember why you're here. Oh yeah, peace. Find that again. Oh yeah, I'm letting go of this. Let's flow, y'all. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, standing forward, fold, soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway down or your belly. You can always lower your knees for the first one. Hug your elbows in, shoulders, elbows, one line. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Hover your legs if you take cobra. I can see you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hover your thighs if you take up dog. JK, belly down when you're on cobra. 2 rounds of breath here and you're down dog. Push your fingertips down. Lift your tailbone, lower belly in. I'm going to inhale, plank. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. And we'll actually find just a variation, a way to get into upward facing dog from here. So I know for a while I was doing up dog wrong until I had this aha moment. So I think I'm activating my core when I'm just kind of going about it, but I'm not activating it enough or in the particularly correct place in my core. And also my legs, I thought they were fired up, but they weren't truly fired up in the way they needed to be. So we'll just try this, and after class, let me know how this works for you. It's gonna be a little tougher, but you're gonna feel so much more activation, release in the low back, and expansiveness through the heart. So hug your elbows in, bring your fingertips about nipple line. Now, start to pull your lower belly in so much that you almost hover it off the ground. It doesn't have to lift off the ground, but activate it so much that it tries to. Now, lengthen your tailbone down towards your heels. It's not a tuck of the butt, it's a flattening through the lower back. Now, fire up your thighs, press the tops of your feet down, keep all of that work, and inhale to upward facing dog. Push down, lift up, hover your legs, and press your chest forward. Holy guacamole, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Is it harder? F yeah. Is it safer? 100%. Take 2 rounds of breath. Breathe. What's your intention? Focus on that. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, step walker, hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart, bring it home, intention. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. You can jump back high to low. See if you can take that same up dog stance. Inhale, up dog, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you're like, F that, leave me alone, Kiana, just take a cobra or skip the vinyasas. You don't need them. And inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Right toes point down and balance out your hips. So if your hips are open to get your leg higher, you don't need it. Hips square and then lift the back of your leg higher from your muscles. Inhale. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, shift forward like plank. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips, step your foot between your hands, drop your back knee down. So your back toes can be tucked or untucked for now. It's your preference. Mine will stay tucked. Cross your thumbs, fan your fingers. Inhale, stretch your arms to the sky for a low lunge back bend. Lift your chest. Pull your lower belly in like we did for that up dog to take, release the low back and find a back bend through the heart. Shoulders down, chest up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to your heart, prayer twist to the right. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh, to the top of your thigh. If this is not working for your low back or if you feel pain, left forearm to your right thigh, right hand to your hip, and have your spine more upright rather than parallel to the earth. So you pick. Press your right leg into your left arm. Inhale, lengthen your spine from your head to your tail. Exhale, push your palms together, twist your heart up, you may look up. And inhale, unwind, reach your arms to the sky, face forward. Exhale, cactus your arms, sit lower in your lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, half splits, hands to the earth. Start to straighten your right leg, send your hips back, and flex your right toes. You may need to adjust your stance. Shimmy your right heel forward, push your right hip back. Maybe you come up onto a block with your hands. If you don't have a block, you can always use a stool, a coffee table, or a couch. Find what feels good. Relax your head. And come back to your intention. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend into your right knee, ground your foot. Bring your right fingertips to the ground on the inside of your right foot. Lift your back toes, turn them out to the right, and we'll inhale to a half frog. Sweep your left arm forward, twist your chest to the sky. What I like to call this instead is a little baby side angle pose. So think side angle, push your right arm into your leg. Send your hips lower to the ground and breathe as you look up. Inhale, reach your left fingertips forward and up. Exhale, left hand to the ground, turn your toes back, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga or your belly. Inhale, up dog, activate, lift your chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Stay as you exhale. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Stay as you exhale, toes down. Balance out your hips. And inhale, lift the back of your leg higher. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, knee to your nose, hips high, step through, drop your back knee, toes tucked or untucked, your choice. Cross your thumbs the other way. Inhale, arms to the sky, low lunge, back bend. Stay as you exhale. Lower belly in, hug your legs together. Work to crack open your heart as you move in to the heart space. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart, prayer twist to the left. Right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Forearm to your thigh. And hand to hip. You really have a few options. You can always bring your hand to your knee or just skip the twist and stay in your back bend. What do you need here? Push arm into leg, leg into arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, look up. And inhale, unwind. Arms to the sky, face forward. Exhale, cactus bend. Sit deeper in your hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, half splits. Straighten into your left leg. Flex your toes. Adjust your stance as you need to. How are y'all doing, all right? Focus on your breath. Come back to your intention. Lengthen your spine and find steadiness. Inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee, ground your foot. Bring your left fingertips to the ground on the inside of your left foot. Lift your right toes, turn them to the left. Inhale, sweep your right arm straight forward for that half frog or baby side angle pose. So reach from your right fingertips, but also push your right knee down and back into the earth. Arm into leg, send your hips closer to the ground, get up in that groin. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the ground, turn your toes back, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Bring your thumbs to touch at the center of your mat. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, Malasana Yogi squat. Step or hop your feet outside of your hands like a little frog. Hands come together in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra. Push your elbows into your knees, squeeze your knees into your elbows. Start to extend your tailbone back towards the back of your mat. And breathe. Draw your inner heels together. You can stay here in Yogi squat. You may take pillows or a prop underneath your bum. Or if you'd like to fly tonight, Bakasana crow pose, you can get up in that now. So crow for me, since I have injuries on my knees, I'll actually keep my Yogi squat. So triceps and my inner knees connect and just bring my hands to the ground. Look forward, shift forward so much until the only thing I can do is trust and lift my feet. You have to own falling. I'm telling you, you have to fall and eat the ground many times until you find those challenging balancing postures. You're putting all the weight of your body on your arms. So be gracious. If you fall, it's okay. If you're still in your crow, own it. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, step or jump back. If you jump back, push arms into legs and just shoot them back. Go. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. What's your intention? Come back to it. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand, flip your left palm up, bend your knees and step your left foot back and out to the right. So you're on the balls and toes of your left foot. Get low into your legs and lean back into it. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Pull on your left wrist. Twist your heart up. You may look up past your left arm. Breathe. Bend deeper. Lean back. Inhale through center. Switch sides. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, bend your knee. Step your right foot back and out to the left. Squat down. Lean back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Pull on your right wrist. Twist your gaze up. You can always look past your right arm or just gaze forward, your choice, and breathe. And inhale, unwind, come through center. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Flow or don't flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Remember, your flow can be a cat and cow. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose, hips up, step through. Cross your thumbs, fan your fingers. Inhale, crescent lunge to that same back bend. Spread your fingers wide, lift your heart, pull your lower belly in, and when you do that, your left knee will bend. That's perfect. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, open twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Spread your fingers, and how far can you pull in opposite directions as you keep your spine steady and straight? Bend deeper, breathe. Inhale, flip your left palm up, reverse your twist. Right fingertips to the back of your left thigh. Reach up more than you go back. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Windmill your arms open. Ground your left heel and adjust your stance. So your front heel, the arch of your back foot are in one line. Kick your left heel back more than your toes and sit low in your right leg. Inhale, flip your right palm up, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Your right forearm to your thigh. Like we did in that side plank, sweep your left arm down and straight forward. From your core, twist your chest up and bend deeper in your right knee. Now reach from your left fingertips to the outside edge of your left foot and push your right hip back so you find that line through your right side and your left side. And check your right knee, make sure it's not doing something funky. Keep knee, hip, and ankle in one line. Inhale, stay as you exhale. Nice, y'all. Now inhale, we're gonna move all the way up into a reverse. So straight into your right leg, left fingertips to your left thigh, reach up and back with your right hand and push your hips back. Take one more breath and reach. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach forward first and then down to the ground. Right fingertips to the earth, left arm straight up. You can always bring your right hand to a block. Now, if you feel like you're torquing back to the right, can you push your head in alignment with your hips? So push your head and your shoulders back. Almost like your back body is against the wall. Reach up and push down. Now we're going to find an extended triangle. So inhale, reach your left fingertips back, down, then extend straight forward. So from your left hand to your left hip, you're in one parallel line to the earth. Inhale and exhale. And reach your left arm straight up to the sky, look to the ground, soften your right knee. Inhale, half moon. Step into your right foot, lift your left leg parallel to the ground and move your right hand out to the right about a foot and forward. So if it's right underneath your shoulder, you're gonna have a harder time balancing. You can always bring your left hand to your hip. If you'd like a little bit more spice here, bend your left knee, squeeze your heel to your glute for Shavasana, and grab a hold of the outside or the inside edge of your left foot. Kick back, twist your heart up, pull your belly in. I wish I could see you, high five. And find your half moon again, inhale. Exhale, warrior two, step back, surfboard, ride it till you find it. Inhale, star pose, reach your arms up, turn your toes out, heels in. You are a freaking star, believe it. Inhale. Exhale, goddess squat, hands to your heart, sit low in your legs. Start to pulse it up and down for 5. You can go faster, slow. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, hands to your hips, turn your feet parallel, hug your elbows together. Inhale, lift your chest and your gaze. Exhale, prasarita, wide leg forward fold, hinge at your hips. And bring your fingertips to the ground under your shoulders. Oh, hello there. Flatten your back, straighten your spine, and walk your hands back between your feet. You can grab your feet, keep your hands on the ground. You may find Skandasana, bend into one knee, straighten the other leg a few times. If you'd like to take a twist, go for it. There's a whole bunch of options. This is your practice. You're in the comfort of your home. If something is calling to you, go for it. And bring your hands to the earth under your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down, soften your knees, walk your hands to the front of your mat, turn your toes forward, step back, plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We got one last side, y'all. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, hips high, step through, across your thumbs the other way. Inhale, crescent lunge with that back bend. Arrive as you exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Now push your left hip down away from your left ribs and feel your right hip naturally lift and level with your left hip. Inhale, flip your right palm, reverse your twist. Stay as you exhale. Take one more breath and reach up higher. Exhale, warrior two. Windmill your arms open. Press your right heel to the ground. Find your stance. How is your breath? Line up your feet. Soften your shoulders. Left leg is in alignment with hip, knee, and ankle. Inhale, flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, forearm to your left thigh. Sweep your right arm down and straight ahead. Twist your heart up. From your right fingertips to your right foot, you're in one line. And push your left hip back so you also find a line. And you're keeping your side body off of your thigh. Breathe. Feet apart. You may gaze up. And inhale, slowly come all the way up to reverse, straighten your left leg, reach your left fingertips up and back, push your hips back, inhale. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle, reach forward first, then down to the ground. Right arm straight up to the sky. So if you can't see your right arm, if it's too far back, bring it in alignment. Your shoulder will love you for that. If you can see your arm and it's out to the right, can you bring it straight up so it's stacked above your body? Breathe. Right toes turned in just a little bit. Inhale, reach your right arm down, then forward for an extended triangle. Inhale, reach, push your right hip back. Stay as you exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, to the ground, soften your left knee. Inhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Step into your left foot, lift your right leg parallel to the earth. You can always bring your right hand to your hip. Or if you'd like a little more, Shavasana, bend your right knee, heel to your glute muscles and grab the top of your right foot or the inside edge of your foot. Kick up and back, twist your chest up, pull your belly in, and if you fall, try again. Remember, move your left hand out. It makes all the difference for your balance. Breathe. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, step back, warrior two. Surfboard ride till you find it. Inhale, star pose, reach up, turn your toes out, heels in. Exhale, goddess squat, sit low with it. My space buns are still holding. I'm happy, sit lower. Lift both of your heels, inhale. Exhale, drop your heels down, sit lower. One more like that, inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, drop your heels, sit lower. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, turn your feet parallel or toes slightly in. Inhale, pull your hands down, lift your heart. Exhale, wide leg fold with your bind, flatten your back. Draw the crown of your head down and your tailbone up. Little bend in your elbows, press your palms together, lift your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release your hands to the ground. Come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, soften your knees. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Step back, plank. Last one, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. 2 rounds of breath. Smooth and slow. Come back to your intention. Remember why you're here today. Hope you're doing all right, y'all. All right, let's inhale to tabletop. And as you exhale, swing your legs out to one side and let's come to a seat. And we'll actually move into a wide leg fold. But first, we'll get set up. Move your legs out wide, right and left.
So my hips and the way everything's positioned, my femur bones and my hip socket, my pelvis, how things are aligned for me. The wider I go for my legs, the easier it is to fold. So it might be like that for you, or maybe closer. So test that out, explore it. Is it closer to have your legs, or easier to have your legs closer, or is it easier to have them out a little wider? Wide leg folds used to be the hardest pose for me. With lots of practice, I found it. So if this brings a lot up for you, you are okay. You will get through it. Focus on your breath and your intention. Flex your toes. Bring your fingertips to the ground out in front of you. Inhale, lift your chest, sit tall. As you exhale, keep the length of your spine and start to crawl your hands forward. And that only might be a step today. If you're like, I'm doing good, start to walk your hands a little farther forward. Keep your back flat, flex your toes, roll them out. If you're like, I'm good, you may bring your forearms to the ground and relax your head. If you're clenching, if you can barely breathe, stay up. You are okay. With time and practice, you will find depth within the physical body. You have 4 rounds of breath. How can you find peace here? How can you be in a space of contentment? And for me, it's by breathing with mindfulness, by focusing all of my awareness, all the discomfort to my breath and the balance of the inhale and the exhale. And inhale, unwind, walk yourself up through center, and arrive here as you exhale. We'll move into a side stretch from here. It's going to be opposite for you. If you're like, I don't care, you can just do the same side as me, even though I'm be calling out. Whatever, we'll do it together. Arms down to a T, palms up. Keep your spine upright, flex your toes, and just start to move your torso side to side as you pull. Right arm right, left arm left. And every time you pull one arm towards the same leg, can you go a little farther? Keep the length through your spine as you find also length through your side bodies. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we'll pull it over to the right, or for you, it'll be the left side, and bring your right hand or your left hand to your shin. Inhale, reach that top arm up, and exhale, side bend towards the opposite foot. Twist your chest to the sky. So notice how my bottom hand that's gripping my shin, it bends in. You can do that, or keep your arms straight and palm on your shin is good. Twist your chest up. If you would like to work farther, you may bring that forearm, that bottom forearm down on the inside of that bottom leg and grab a hold of the tops of your toes or the outside of your foot and twist your chest to the sky. Flex your feet and breathe. And inhale, unwind, come back through center, arms to a T, palms up. Stay as you exhale. And start to pulse it side to side. Flex your toes, sit tall. Lengthen both of your side bodies. Inhale, and we'll exhale, move it over to the left, or for you, it'll be the right. Bring that palm towards the shin. Inhale, reach that top arm up, and exhale, side bend over towards the opposite foot. Twist your chest to the sky. Remember, that bottom hand can be on your shin, palm on the ground, elbow can be bent or straight. You play with it. What feels good for you? Twist up and breathe. If you'd like to grab your toes, that bottom hand will come towards the ground on the inside of your leg. You may grab your toes or the outside of your foot and twist your heart up. And notice which side's tighter. For me, it's definitely this side, but I feel it all the way up to my shoulder and my lat, so explore. Observe. Take a deep breath in, slow breath out. And inhale, unwind, come up through center. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bend into your knees, grab the back of your thighs, and we'll actually find just a seated forward fold. So extend both of your legs straight, grab your glutes, pull them out and back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, seated forward fold out and over your legs. Grab your feet, your ankles, or your shins. If your knees bend, let them bend. We have 2 rounds of breath together. Inhale into your back body, fill it up all the way. Exhale, soft sigh as you let it go, belly closer to your legs. 1 more breath and lengthen your chest forward, fill up.
Stay as you exhale, surrender and fold. Hands to your shins. Inhale, walk yourself up to a seat. Exhale, lower all the way to your back because you made it. Woohoo! Hug your knees into your chest. My space buttons aren't working. You'll rock it side to side a couple times. The last posture for today is bridge pose, Dvipada Pita. Bring your feet on the ground about hip width distance apart. Hands come by your sides, palms face the ground. And inhale, bridge pose, go. Push down into your hands and your feet. Lift your hips up off the ground. Draw your chin back. Push your head down into the earth. Inhale, lift your torso higher. Stay as you exhale, push down. One more breath in, lift up. Exhale, release, lower down. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, release. Final Shavasana. Extend your legs out in front of you. Let your toes fall open. Rest your hands by your sides. Flip your palms up to the sky. And just begin to soften down. If you're listening or following with the music playlist, just skip to the very last song. Or if you prefer to have no music in your resting posture, that's perfect too. And just feel this wave of relaxation move into your body, from your skin, down into your muscles and deep into your bones. As your body begins to soften down here, we're just going to take a few moments to focus on the breath. So we'll do this breath work. It's called a 1 to 2 breath. So this means that the inhale will be shorter, or half the length of the exhale. We'll slowly work up to that. At any time, if this does become strenuous, or you feel tension in the chest or the neck or even the mind, you can back out or stay at the number that you're at. Just breathe normally. So together, let's inhale for 4 counts. Then exhale through your nose for 4 counts. Then inhale for 4 counts, smooth and slow. Then exhale for 5 counts, slightly slower, softer breath. Inhale for 4 counts, fill up. Exhale for 6 counts. If you can, feel your body sink down into the earth. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 7, maybe. Slow and steady as you release. Inhale for 4 counts. And exhale for 8 counts if you can, comfortably. No rush. Take your time. You'll do that twice more. Inhale for 4 and exhale for 8 on your own. With each exhale, feel the body, your body, become lighter, more effortless. You feel the stress and the tension of the day, of the world, just leave your body for this moment. Doesn't belong to you. You are free. Once you finish the last round of the 1 to 2 breath, release the effort and let your body find its natural rhythm of breath. As you make your way into your final Shavasana, your mind is soft, your breath is uncontrolled, and you are here, living, breathing, and full of life. So rest. You deserve it. Please feel free to stay here and rest in your Shavasana for as long as your body is called to it. If you are ready to reawaken, you can slowly begin to deepen your breath. And wiggle your toes and your fingers and roll your wrists, your ankles. You can bend your knees, plant your feet on the ground, and roll to your right side. And when you're ready, you can make your way up to a comfortable seat. If you're still in Shavasana, stay and rest. You'll close with me there. If you've made your way to a seat, place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your left hand. And take this moment to really embrace and hug yourself. Embrace and hug yourself for the divinity that you are, for the love that you have and share, for the wisdom and knowledge you have, for the strength and powerhouse that you are. And thank yourself, feel thanks and gratitude for your time here today, for practicing yoga, so that when you get into your life, when you step off of your mat, the true yoga begins. The tests begin, the challenges begin, the love begins, so that you can take everything into perspective, so that you can be the observer even through the challenges and understand that you are so strong and that you are always so supported. So thank yourself for taking the time to remember that. This is the journey back home, to love, to light, to peace, to happiness. So I thank you from the deep parts of my heart. All the love and the light within me bows and honors to the love and light within you, all of you. Namaste, y'all. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you have any questions about this practice that we worked on, or if you have any recommendations for future yoga classes that I'll be doing on here on Black Swan Yoga's YouTube or my personal YouTube, let me know. I do this stuff for you, so thank you. Do this stuff. I make these classes for you guys because they're so impactful for me in my life and everything that I'm going through and everything that the world is going through, to take the time to just be with us, to breathe together, even if it's virtually, we still feel that. There's an exchange there, an energetic exchange and connection. So thank you for your time. If you have the means to donate for this class, please do that on blackswanyoga.com/live. You can also donate to me directly. I love you so much, and I miss all of you. If you're new to my class, welcome. I hope to practice with you again, whether it's here virtually or in the studio. You can also subscribe to my personal YouTube channel. I'm posting yoga classes there weekly, and you can find me, Kiana Ochoa, on YouTube. Please subscribe, or also you can find me on Instagram where I'll be posting my schedules and classes on there. My handle is Kiana Sabri. All right, you guys. See you later. My space buns, they held up until I got to the floor. Then they were too high and my head didn't touch the ground. Oh. All right, peace out, y'all.